Welcome to Chaos Theory, the podcast that can start a game theory and end with a theory on why we can't get an actual job. My name is Riley.
My name is Louis, and buckle up because we do not know where this is headed. And, nobodies, we're on 3 minutes of trying to figure out what the hell we were going to say because we're unprepared.
We're running out.
We are running out on our 6th episode already.
It's not looking good. It really isn't.
6 is a nice number though, isn't it?
Oh, it's chic.
It's chic,
It's
yes.
even. It's divisible with 2, 3.
What famous stuff has 6 in it? I'm trying to think.
666, demons.
Demons, yes. Or, the Henry Wives. Oh, sorry. There's also the 60 miles per hour wind.
Oh,
Hello.
yes.
Hi. Anyway, yeah. 6 wives of Henry VIII. It's crazy he had 6 wives.
At least they got a good rhyme. What can you say?
That is true, yeah.
They got beheaded, some got divorced, some died, some survived.
Yes.
But they got a good rhyme.
And they got a musical as well.
Yeah, can't that privilege.
I want a musical about us, I feel like. What would it be called though? Like
a musical.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, too annoying. Too annoying. Wait.
Too annoying.
Yeah. Number 2, too annoying.
Yes.
Oh.
And
Trademarks. No one steal that.
And when they do the sequel, too annoying too.
Oh. Electric Boogaloo. We are thinking about our cinematic universe
We
right
are
now.
just pure geniuses. We are creative directors of the international world.
Yeah, and we knew that because no one else could come up with a name like Chaos Theory.
No,
they
they
really
couldn't.
couldn't. It took a lot of stress and honestly hardship to get that name.
Whenever I think of imagining to build an upper brand, it's so boring because it is 45 minutes to 3 days of bad ideas.
It really was. I don't even remember what other options we had for prior to this podcast.
Because they were all just trash, weren't they?
And we settled on Chaos Theory because you suggested it.
Because myself, I had the touch of a muse. They stroked me and they whispered that word, chaos. It was
You got stroked
by a muse.
Oh, okay.
My hair, my lush, gorgeous hair, because my hair is 65 feet long. If you didn't know,
Lots of 6s.
Yeah, oh,
The puns out here.
I am 60 years old.
Oh
my God.
It all turns back.
You are 6 inches tall.
Oh wow.
You are smaller than me, aren't you?
Deeply no, you're just lying for attention and for fame. Who are you lying to?
Fame on this, okay, yeah.
Why are you lying to these people? Because the only people who are listening know that I'm taller than you, so it's really just not.
No, it's me listening. You haven't heard episode 5.
Okay, guys.
Or note how on episode 5, Riley hasn't heard episode 4, and on episode 6, Riley hasn't heard episode 5. Are you going to listen to episode 6 on episode 7?
No, I'll be ahead of the curve on that one. It's been a stressful couple of weeks for me. Guys, anyone else think there was an attack?
You aren't going through a divorce, okay? What stress is there in your life?
You.
Now, I have been insulted by my colleague, and we are going to proceed on with the Chaos Theory podcast with me and Wind. My name is Louis. And buck up, because we do not know where this is headed, because you are not included anymore.
Oh, you're mad.
I managed to stop stress in your life, okay? Think of how organised I've been to myself and yourself, okay?
Oh, first argument on Chaos Theory.
Literally though.
Let's start a physical fight.
Who has started the spreadsheets?
You did.
I am here, Piccadilly, individually, picking out.
Piccadilly, picking out.
I like the word Piccadilly though.
The stammers and the lisps that are coming out this episode.
Yes, they are. They're gay.
Oh.
Poor things. Oh.
Maybe I'm going to click off this episode now.
That's why you want listening to this episode.
Yeah, I couldn't deal. I could not deal. Anyway, if you couldn't tell already by the amount of tangents we've already gone on,
we have no idea what we're talking about.
This is the most unplanned episode so far, I would say.
Why haven't we been planning about this though?
Because we've had time.
Yeah, we had a week.
We had motive, we had opportunity, and we had a time and place, and yet we haven't.
Well, couldn't have done it over the weekend because I was editing episode 5, which you haven't listened to yet.
Oh, this is going to be a kind of theme for this
Yeah,
episode.
it is. Mm.
And we could have done that over the weekend because I was too busy living my life, going out partying, celebrating a lot of relationships.
You would do silent discos, I feel like.
My mum goes to silent discos.
Does she? So did my grandma's friend, I think.
How is it up for adaptation?
I made that up, actually.
Okay, so you've lied.
Somebody who I know went to a silent disco and enjoyed it.
I'll put that on your CV.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't understand what is the purpose about silent discos. Because silent discos, on one hand, they are so obnoxious. It's way too millennial, really, isn't it?
Silent discos, very millennial, very yes. Okay, guys, you need to understand what just happened to us. This is our story.
We're undercover, okay? We are here held against our free will. Okay, Riley, take it away while I message SOS with my flashlight.
Okay, someone who we know very personally walked by us as we're talking about silent discos. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to say, but he's like a teacher role. A professorial role, and he gave us a dirty look. my heart stopped. I felt like I was on a roller coaster again. I was back on himself.
No, he walked past, like smirking at his phone, like, "Oh, these two plebs."
Yeah, and we saw him like 5 minutes ago. And we said goodbye, and now this is really awkward.
He had a nice sandwich in his hand, though, didn't he?
Why is he in a funeral? Why is he?
The graveyard, not
the
funeral.
graveyard.
Because it's a nice environment.
You can get family here. Wait, let's follow him. Let's see where grave goes.
Oh my God. Grey stalking.
Yes. Wait, that's flashback to the intro of today's videos. That's our job.
Yes,
that's our job.
That is our job. Ugh.
10 minutes of recording and truly nothing has been said.
Nothing has been said. We are going to do regular intervals. We're going to go like a din don. The topic for this episode has been unscheduled because trains. I love a train.
Honestly, best transport or way of transporting. So efficient.
Yeah,
and
it is
not a plane because that's terrifying.
And I love watching trains go.
Oh, you were Thomas's tank engine stan.
Yeah, Thomas and the tank engine kind of.
I thought it was such a great transition. Never mind. And I started geeking out live.
Audio description. While Louis is giggling and talking, Riley starts putting his hands in the air and smirks, grinning like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. You were full on I ate for that. I created such good. I don't know. What's a good dish? Pepperoni pizza.
Petri dish. Sorry, but it's my scientific mind. Obviously, I am going to the scientific field as a job. We all know this.
Hopefully, as a you are going to be the test dummy for pathology students.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Observing mental illness.
Pathology is the study of dead bodies.
Wow!
They are going to cut you open and see, that organ failed. Means that they probably had a smoking habit. They probably had high cholesterol. The fox is back on the track.
Oh my God.
With the blue tit and the magpie. Oh my God, everybody's here.
This is literally a Disney movie. That fox did not die when that train came before, thank God.
Okay, yeah, sorry, talk.
And anyway, basically, you could not cut me up on the table because you wouldn't be able to find my waist, unfortunately. So nothing to cut up.
It should be a waste of time to that fox is looking at us.
Oh my God, we're about to start an adventure.
Woo!
Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyway, the reason I was so happy when I brought Thomas the tank engine is because the one thing we kind of did plan out literally 20 minutes ago, maybe to an hour ago, about what we could talk about in this episode was childhood TV shows.
Yeah.
So that link, I started a podcast.
What I was about to say links to that topic as well. The Fox and the Birds, Snow White.
Oh.
That film is coming out, and Wind, tell us about it. It's going to be a flop.
Speak about it.
Yeah, preach.
Oh, because I'm just not interested in live action remakes of animated movies.
Oh,
because it
I
adds
don't
nothing.
like it.
How about let's make a new live action movie? Make a new Disney princess movie in a live action. I'm all down for that.
Yes!
But like, it's animated and it's animated for a reason.
And it has been so controversial. 3 big controversies. Okay, get one finger out for number 1. Wait, no. Number 3. Love that voice whenever they go like,
What's
top
my show?
10 biggest fails on Drag Race history. Number 10.
Yeah.
Bianca Del Rio lost her marriage certificate.
Like Watch My Show.
No, number 3 was that the dwarfs are now CGI. They aren't real actors in the live action remake.
Yeah.
Which I don't think, personally, I am not a dwarf.
Yeah.
But
I can't speak on it.
I can't speak of it, but I think it would have been just for it would be not a bad thing to give dwarf actors that representation.
Yeah, and Peter Dinkle did speak on it, who is obviously a dwarf, has dwarfism, and is an actor. And I don't remember what he exactly said about it, but he said, I don't think he said it was bad. He didn't like demean it in any way. He just said he would like more roles that aren't explicitly fantasy, which is fair enough.
Was he the person in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he was.
He mentioned that the story itself is very dated, having little people be like hermits in the ground. Very dated story. So
yeah, and
I understand that.
His opinion matters more than us because he's more above us. We are trying to be as respectful as possible.
We're here trying to be nice and woke. The woke Illuminati runs through our podcast. We've been funded by them.
We really are. So
Number two controversy is that the main actress doesn't like the Snow White story. She just doesn't like it.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really. Rachel Zegler, we're talking about.
Yeah, she is. She was in that adaptation of the old film, which
West Side Story.
Oh my god, you
Love
know
it.
it! Oh,
She was so good in that.
psychic.
Honestly, West Side Story was so good, except for one actor who could not act, and we all know who I'm talking about. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I do. My mum loves it, but I've never watched it.
I love a musical. I love a musical when it's done well.
We can tell you like a musical.
Oh,
Anyway.
see when I have fun. See when I enjoy something, I get demeaned.
And number 1 of top 3 biggest controversies about the Snow White remake. Number 1, basically, that girl we were talking about, and the villain, stepmother.
Yes. Oh,
Is she stepmother or mother? Forgot.
the Evil Queen.
Evil Queen. Yes.
She's not
Queen.
Richard.
They are beefing about Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, because
Which we are not even gonna touch, okay?
Gal Gadot could die. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. But Gal Gadot cannot act, and I'll let you doing that. Look up Gal Gadot acting clips. Cadell, no! Literally, it's like, oh wow. It's like proving that beautiful people can be untalented too. Like,
Look at me at this podcast. Like, I'm so bad at podcasting.
oh,
I am breaking norms, okay?
oh my god.
Sabrina Carpenter is hurting my culture of beautiful people being successful.
Yeah, because remember when you saw that clip of a little like trailer for the actual Snow White movie?
Yeah.
And it has like Snow White, played by Rachel Zegler, like being scared of the evil queen, and then someone quote retweeted it on Twitter saying that was not even like part of the scene. Rachel Zegler just felt like that when she saw Gal Gadot, and I liked it. And I retweeted, and I commented, and I shared with my friends.
Yes, you bookmarked it.
I did all the above. Because, see, I love Rachel Zegler, because I loved her in West Side Story, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything else she's been in, but I love
Neither
her.
have I. Well,
she's quite new. I think she's quite new, so that makes sense.
Emerging actress.
And honestly, she's quite big, landing big roles, even though she's new. So she's got support.
She has no waist. She ain't big.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. A face card that never declines.
Yes.
Establish it.
Oh, yes. Tell us about it, Wind. Anyway, childhood stories. No. What are we talking about?
TV shows. Childhood
TV shows. Yes. Now, first of all, Riley is a
Disney kid.
and I am a
CBeebies kid.
you remembered it finally
Yeah.
because Riley had this little like journal of like stuff we could talk about. Wrote down childhood stories and Disney Kid versus
whatever Louis is.
yeah, because how do you not know CBeebies?
Because I was not clocked in. I never moved for a CBeebies show. I was locked in to Jessie, Liv and Maddie. I was listening to the hits. I was watching the storylines unfold. I was there.
But you didn't watch Balamori. Balamori. What's the star in Balamori? Would you like to know?
I was so going to get
What's the
copyrighted,
story?
but it's not good enough for that.
How dare you?
Yes,
You
we
are-
cover each other.
This was talent. This was I could be PC Plum.
You could.
PC Plum is a diva and an icon and is the moment.
I'm happy for you.
You have no idea who I'm talking
No,
about.
I really don't know.
And the train.
What was that? I don't know what you're talking about. What was...
Billy Goat Gruffcore.
Okay, for audience listeners, I just stared him down in the face, and he was intimidated, and he took it back, and he apologised.
I cannot hear that segment. I think I may have cut it out. Ooh, sorry.
Sorry.
I always get the good edit.
Yeah, you always do. I'm going to be painted in a horrible light. Count your days, Louis, listening to this. Count your days. Oh my... Well, anyway, back to it.
Back to the week topic.
Okay, freak. Okay. So, again, I'm a Disney kid, Disney Channel.
What was your favourite? Your first show, which you remember watching?
Like, from Disney Channel,
Yeah.
Jessie. And we could all relate. No, you have no idea what Jessie is.
I have no idea. Tell me about
What?
it.
The actor/actress for Jessie, because I don't know, because I think they were non-binary for a while,
Oh.
but then they said they weren't anymore. So I'm not sure, but they were like a pretty big series. Debbie Ryan.
Yeah.
Demi Ryan.
Yeah, them.
Wait, am I confusing? I think I'm confusing Demi Lovato with Demi Ryan. I swear, I think they're the same person. I swear they're the same person.
Alter ego, literally.
I think I might. They're the same person.
Okay.
This might be. It's gonna be so horrible if I just.
Well, I mean, it'll be a good clip.
Yeah, like how many Debbies are there in the world under 60? Not many.
Not many, but I love the name Debbie.
Yeah.
Deborah, darling. When I was in year 3, my stroke.
Pause.
My grandma was driving like daddy da, and out of nowhere, I just said, Deborah would love it here. Literally, what? Like, something possessed me to say that.
I would throw you out on the highway. I would throw you out.
But yeah, this, like year 3 me or whatever went, Deborah would love it here. And
Okay, so when we were talking about imaginary friends in the previous episode, you should brought that up, because who was Deborah? Why was she sitting on your shoulder telling you to hurt people?
Oh, okay. Deborah wasn't hurting anyone. How dare you?
She was hurting me, because that's scary, and I backed away from you physically.
Well,
as we're speaking.
Let's just say, okay, there is a reason why we're in this graveyard. And there is a reason why I said, Deborah, you are sitting on a grave.
Why would you say that?
We are sitting on nobody's grave. It is quite difficult to find a spot in the graveyard that doesn't have a grave on it.
We're like 2 meters/6 feet from American listeners. I got you.
Yes.
Oh, we're all inclusive.
Fi-
Away from a grave.
15 hamburgers,
Yes.
half a dolphin.
Oh, you got them with that.
Ooh.
Not even there to defend themselves.
No, well, are there any American listeners?
I mean, Lady of Lake could be American.
Oh, our friend is,
Give that.
shall I say it? Yes, obnoxious as an American.
Yes, and
Yes.
you speak of it.
Anyway, let's brush over that fact because our friend Lady of the Lake hasn't even listened to episode 5 as well.
Fake.
Like, why do I even bother editing something that isn't being appreciated?
You appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
what are we talking about?
Childhood shows.
Childhood
Jessie.
show. Oh, yeah.
Jessie. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of like a plot summary. It's a sitcom, so it really does not have a plot, but it basically is.
It's lifeless.
How dare you
Soulless.
ever say that?
That's why I don't like Friends.
Yeah, we know you don't like Friends. We know. We were all there.
Continue on.
Why have we suddenly got a common awe to us?
Today, ASMR time.
No.
ASMR story time. Go. Tell
No.
your story in ASMR.
I listened to our ASMR bit in a previous episode and I was like, why did he not cut this out? Where's the mukbang? I was like, I swore it's going to be cut. Yes,
I mean,
get silence. Get silence. Oh, let's speak on it.
speak on it. Okay.
That fox is gone now.
That fox keeps on coming back. Do foxes have 9 lives?
No, I don't think many things do.
Cats do.
Yeah, factually they do. Factually they do.
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, yes. So anyway, not doing an ASMR. But anyway, it was basically like a babysitter for like 4 rich kids.
Rich kid.
I hate you. And I hate what you stand for. Cut that. Louis, I want you to be...
Extradited, basically. Deported.
Louis, re-listen to that back. Was that good to listen to in an audio form? Oh,
Yes.
exactly. So to cut it. I'm your boss.
If it was good, do an applause. If it wasn't, do a boo. Exactly.
We knew it. I'm sorry, Louis.
Yeah, because I love plugging in like sound effects
Yeah.
to the podcast.
You love doing work.
I do. Try it sometime,
Then
right?
get a job. If you love doing work so much. Yeah. Clock tick gags.
If
Anyway.
I don't say anything, it'll all be cut out. So
Oh, yeah. But you've got me there. You actually got me.
yeah.
You control the edit.
yeah.
Okay, a babysitter.
Oh yeah, Jesse. Well, yeah, what?
In charge of 4 kids, 4 rich kids with a butler, and their parents are gone. Hate their parents.
Oh, you hate the
Oh,
parents.
Michelle Obama was a guest appearance on one of the episodes. And she was like, oh, I was just in Luxembourg. Literally. And I was like,
I love Luxembourg.
I didn't even know who Michelle Obama was when I watched it, but I knew I was in the presence of the Queen.
Michelle Obama. I love that. That name is just iconic. Michelle Obama.
Michelle, it's a famous person name. Like Beyonce, that's a famous person
Yeah.
name. Miley Cyrus.
Yes, Miley Cyrus.
Is that her real name or is that a stage name?
I think that's. Oh, no. Her father is someone Cyrus as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it is.
Like, honestly, we talk about how he's the first father to be nepotismized by his daughter. I cannot conjugate that verb properly.
No, you couldn't.
Because he was a country star, wasn't he?
Still is.
Oh, yes, he
clock that.
is. Give him a listen.
And he did that song with that gay one.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying that as a joke.
Old Town Road.
Oh my god, they linked up.
yeah, they did.
When a queen comes together with another queen to maximise their joint slay.
That is the grinder bio.
Literally.
Anyways, my first childhood TV show, which we are discussing so intently about, so well.
Yes, so focused on.
The first show I remember watching was Alpha Blocks.
Could not tell you a thing about it.
Now, Alpha Blocks was this educational show where each little person was a letter. We've got A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. They all had personalities. They were all amazing. They were all iconic. And because I watched that show so much, it managed me in year R to get a compliment by my primary school teachers, saying, "Wow, Louis has been accelerating his learning in you." To my parents, you be doing loads of practice with him, and it was all because of Alpha Blocks. I have been so articulate.
Wow, your first special interest.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
letters.
You love the English language.
No, don't.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's too complicated. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds on this core.
No.
No, it sounds on this core. Yeah. Honestly, you just reminded me of something. Did you ever watch Numberjacks?
Numberjacks. Yes, that uncanny 5 always creeped me out.
Yeah, with those live action villains and that spoon.
One. Ooh, one scares me. Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
As soon as we established that 3 and 5 were the best characters,
Oh,
we can live in peace.
Easily.
'Cause
Honestly,
they were main.
like, what happened to 9?
Honestly, yeah. You knew it was going to be a serious episode when 7 pops up.
Or 8, you're like, okay, they are bringing the big gun.
This
Big
is,
ones.
This is eventually threat. Wow. That was amazing. You should do sound effects. Don't even to implement them, just do it live. Boost! In front of a live studio audience, and it's you. I remember of one very specific episode of Numberjacks where it's like they each
They what?
like they were getting frozen in number order. So 1 would be frozen, and she was like, and 5 was investigating, and she was like, 4's just been frozen. 5, get out of there! And it was so dramatic because then 5 couldn't move because she was frozen. And slowly, all the way up, they all started getting frozen, and they were like, "What do we do?" And then 0 was like, "I heard you called," because 0 is not a number. Because that was the message of the thing, which I was like, "Is that correct?"
0 isn't a number by itself. It is instead a representation of absence.
So they taught me something.
So yeah, so technically it isn't a number. So yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was getting so much Numberjacks clips on my TikTok for your page like a couple months ago, and it was like not even funny clips. It was just clips from the episode, and going like 3 was so silly.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm a 3-year-old at heart. I am.
Who was your favourite like villain?
Spoon.
Spooky Spoon.
Spooky Spoon.
Oh, she is a lesbian.
Oh, she was. Ginger guy needed to go. I hated him.
Why?
Because he's ginger, and that's so weird. Like,
Self-hate.
what are you speaking? I'm blonde.
Strawberry blonde.
I'm platinum blonde. I'm blonde.
Karen haircut.
If-
If you were blonde, it would be the Karen haircut. I am sorry to tell you this.
We're uniting on that front.
Yes.
Wait, you kind of have the season 1 Law and Order Special Victims Unit Olivia Benson haircut.
That is such a niche reference that I am getting attacked from.
It's Godman. Her hair was nice.
Thank you.
Oh, I loved her. Wow.
Yeah, Spooky Spoon was the best one. Blob always scared me. That orange blob.
I never remembered Blob. I don't remember
scared
Blob.
me. Always something. And there was that live action human as well.
Yep.
Number thief.
I also don't remember him from any episode. I just remember Spooky Spoon and the ginger guy. That's all I remember. Did the ginger guy have a name? The number taker.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, no, wasn't that the human though?
It actually might have been. Oh.
No.
No.
And we are back after some technical difficulties, after some censorship guidelines that needed to be in place.
I'm so sorry.
Yours truly, Louis Bailey. I am going to build this propaganda machine. I'm going to have none of that language, Riley. I'm not going to have none of that. None of that!
I've got top 10 best acting clips in the entire world. There's always just an actor screaming, and it's like, the emotion. Like, I could scream too.
Like Pearl. Oh my god, I love seeing clips about Pearl. You know Pearl?
Well, no.
Why are you leaving me? Why are you leaving me? You must have done anything wrong!
I just visually recoiled. I can't even describe that.
I love Pearl. Also, and the bleak.
Oh, from Glee.
Yeah, no.
Pleek.
I thought that was from, Pearl. I saw Pearl.
Leah Michelle, pleek, after she messed up her NADA application. Don't talk to me about Glee.
Same actress, I think, then.
Leah Michelle.
Who did Pearl, then? Because it is still, the same vibe.
Yeah, it was just, it got viral on Glee because she was trying to say please, but it said pleek. And for your listeners, the dogs who repeatedly attack us are now back in the studio.
Din Don. Who played, directed by T. West, co-written, come on,
okay.
who? Mia Goth.
Okay, not Leah Michelle.
But they look the same, don't they?
Do you know who Leah Michelle is?
No.
The celebrity who can't read. That conspiracy theory.
That was, Glee, the pleek. I am thinking of, from Pearl, but I'm a star!
Oh wait, I actually know that.
Yeah.
I actually know that.
She is, I love Pearl.
Oh my god.
Even though she killed people. But,
yeah, but you didn't.
But she is working late because she is a sinner.
Yeah, and she's definitely working late.
I'm working late because I'm a sinner.
Oh my god, the Pitch Perfect movies. I don't know how that, but Pearl seems like it's similar to the Pitch Perfect movies.
Yeah, I see that.
And honestly, I have to say it, the first one's the only good one. And I don't want...
Oh, really?
Have you seen them?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, I haven't seen the third one, but I've heard not great.
Oh.
But
What a shame.
the first one, I was giggling. I was giggling
You
at the
were
first one.
giggling? Oh, that's
It was
good.
funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
Movie night.
We need to do like a movie night to then do a movie review.
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly, I've actually been watching like Supernatural and Law Order SVU, and I've been rating each episode and I've come up with mean scores after each season. And then I realised I cannot form an opinion on my own. I'm like, did I like that? It was good, but no, it's also really bad. Like
Oh my god.
I can't form an opinion.
You're indecisive.
I am,
Ah.
literally. I can't. And
Because
also, I know no one who's listening has actually watched Law and Order SVU, but I need everyone to know what episode I had just watched this morning, and it's season 5, like episode 4, Lost. So you know what headspace I'm in?
Loss. That meme.
Oh, Lost. The first meme.
Straight line, then straight, then straight, then straight flat.
Or an underscore. Also no. Oh, Lave Lake is going to hate I've been playing with sticks this entire episode. I'm so sorry.
The nobodies are going to dislike this episode.
Nobody's. This is your favourite. I honestly feel like this is the best episode we've ever made.
Truly, yeah. A bumblebee. I love bees. Do you like bees?
No, but also the Environment Corps.
What?
Because they scare me.
Get a grip.
'Cause-
Oh my god. Get a grip.
It takes one bee who's had a bad day to be like, I'm going to screw this
Bees
person.
die after they do it. They don't do it on purpose. They aren't wasps.
I know, but it's also like, bees, then why do you sting people if you know you're just going to die?
Because last minute of resort. That's why.
You know,
Because wouldn't you want to kill the person who is killing you?
you know what?
That.
You've actually just stopped me. You've stopped me in my tracks. Right there.
Literally, like every reason of war.
Wow.
This got too meta.
This is political commentary.
This got international.
Yeah, you stopped me. So, do you know how bees kill wasps?
Bees kill wasps.
Yeah. If a wasp gets into a hive, all the bees crowd around it and use their collective body heat so the wasp dies of like heat exhaustion. And that's
You and your like science facts.
like,
That's crazy.
yeah, I'm not sure if you could have guessed this by just listening to this, but Louis is more of the scientific person.
We could tell. Come on.
Okay, I'm more of the literary.
But you don't read books.
Don't, but I watch TV shows and I literalise them. I can analyse them.
You read subtitles, don't you?
I do.
Mm.
I cannot watch anything with just subtitles.
They're all like. I cannot hear.
I need the subtitles, and when the subtitles are like 0.5 seconds off what they're actually saying, I actually will not watch it.
Oh,
I will not watch it.
you can't.
This a pain that cannot be described. I'd rather be hit in the face than forced to watch
Really?
a movie with a subtitle that didn't match.
Now, I think that is a bit too much.
Oh, maybe I'm doing too much.
I think that's wrong. I think you shouldn't say that.
Oh,
I think you should stop having opinions.
oh, Louis just had woke. We've been waiting for it. We've been waiting for it.
Well, was it last week? Yeah, last week was basically mine and Riley's like divorcement. Like we had an argument every single day.
Yeah,
didn't we?
Keep in mind, we've been friends for what,
Too long.
5 years, best friends for like 3 or 4.
Yes.
And it was like, we had never had like an actual proper argument at any point.
No.
But last week we had 3.
We 4, I thought it was.
Oh, you're fishing. Let's fight about it.
And it was the most stupid stuff ever.
Mate, like,
Truly.
I don't even remember what most of them were about.
What? The first one was about Ariana Grande.
Yeah, because I don't play about her. Let's shut up.
And I think she only needs to reevaluate her performance. And no,
Yeah, we're over it. We're
yes.
over it.
The second one was just me like bossing you around, basically, wasn't it?
Oh, and I was
about getting like employment.
Yeah,
wasn't
employment,
Yeah.
blinding the blind.
Yeah. and you know, it was 3 because the last one was about Beyonce and Rihanna.
Rihanna, about billionaires.
How queer are we? God.
Like, we could not stop.
Like while we were at it, we should have argued over Jessie J.
Yeah, honestly, something that mattered, truly. Because like, why? Sometimes it was over nothing, and it was like March 11th to like March 15th is an era we don't talk about.
No, we don't.
Because it's a dark era.
Mm-mm.
It really is.
It was a really dark era. It was the Dark Ages. I was myself, and I felt strange. I felt different, and I didn't feel whole. Don't comment on that.
I'm gonna let marinate. Like, I'm just not gonna speak.
Sauce, marinated sauce. You would be very good at making sauces. I feel like.
I'm really good at going to a silent disco, and I'm really good at making sauces. What are your headcanons? Your headcanon, me.
Hey. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Should we give like 3 different intros so you can use the one that fits best in?
And now, we're going to have 3 different intros to try and make this all seem seamless. We just got attacked by dogs. We just yapped about homework. We have no idea what we're doing.
Yes, and now pick
That
your
was
favourites.
pathetic. I'm sorry, no, what I did.
That's
not
your question.
Not you.
I got... What was that? I didn't speak. I was like, that was pathetic.
No, myself.
I just tried to speak it out of lisp, and you were like, that was pathetic. Okay.
No, what I said was...
Oh, and look how they backtrack. And look how they backtrack.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's the funniest moment on the podcast so far. I've got to say.
Me showing pathetic.
That's going to become a recurring meme.
First share, then pathetic.
Like, you get passionate, you get passionate.
I get passionate. I don't get angry, I get passionate.
Wow, that's amazing. That's therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy. Wow. And speaking of therapy, let's go into all our different therapy sessions we've had.
Okay, so the first one that I had was and talk about the trauma about Riley bullying me for 3 years. So basically, nobody's. If you didn't know, Riley would constantly take my food and eat it in front of me.
Never wanted that.
He would berate me.
I
And
lie.
we can see.
I would never break you. You're so wrong. How dare you even say that? Like, I wouldn't even do that.
I could imagine though you bully me. I feel like though, there is 100% a universe of you bullying me. I can see it.
It's good. Is that car on fire?
No, it's a cleaning van.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I had smoke. I was like, I saw the smoke and I was scared.
Oh, that's so loud as well because it's so far away. Sorry, audio listeners. We are seeing adjacent to the graveyard a road cleaning vehicle which is making such a significant amount of noise and thick smoke / steam.
And also, backtracking to the point where I would bully you.
Yeah.
Go and walk round. Go and walk round.
Because you bite.
That's great. I don't bully. No, I will not allow this to besmirch my reputation and my future employment. I do not bully. I'm uplifting and I lift good voices.
Employees and bosses, fire Riley immediately because he is not appropriate to HR's goals and messages.
Oh, and who bullies who? And who bullies who? You're ruining my future.
Who is succeeding though in bullying?
Yeah, fair. Honestly, we're pretty mid-tier on the totem pole of the school that we were in 6 years ago after we graduated and got a degree.
Yes, yeah, like in 2 years we are going to be up high. We are.
Yeah, because obviously we just joined the school. We are 13, so we don't really know what's going on.
You are 13, going on 30. Haven't you heard of that song?
That movie, 13 going on 30.
16, going on 17.
Oh, I have heard that.
Yeah, but I did a remix on it.
Oh, you're different. Okay, Beyonce, get in the studio now.
But you hate Beyonce with that divorce argument we had. Anyway, sorry.
I never once said I hate
yes,
Beyonce.
you did! Beyonce and
I don't want to
Rihanna.
get cancelled. I don't want to get cancelled.
It's because I was here defending Beyonce and giving thanks to her. Well, you did not, okay?
She should have won the Grammy of album.
Speak.
She should have won album of the year for Lemonade, and the fact that Harry Styles won it for Harry's House was one of the worst things that ever happened in history.
Well, Harry's not attractive.
I see that. You think that.
But he is. I have been silenced. This is how Meghan felt.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
And yeah, like.
Oh yeah.
Because with the Oprah interview saying, so were you silent or were you silenced? Oprah ate with that line. It was so good.
Yeah. Like Oprah knew she had just struck gold.
She did.
Oh god, Oprah.
What happened to Oprah?
I don't know, but I'm glad she still has a talk show. Or is it a talk show, or is it like a...
Doesn't have it anymore.
You've just ruined my life.
It was cancelled in like 2012.
You just told me my parents got divorced, equivalently. Oh my god, you said, yeah, me and mum are getting divorced, and it is your fault.
Exactly. I do not know what Oprah does anymore.
No. That makes me so upset, because we lost Ellen DeGeneres, for good reason.
Yeah, for good reason.
For good reason. But we never have a show like that took its place.
Wendy Williams as well.
Yeah.
They got her.
Oh my... I love Wendy Williams.
Yeah.
I love her.
Hello.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her.
Oh my god, I don't want anyone to worry, because this is really scary, and we're all kind of going to hold hands and talk through this. There's not been a Eurovision reference once during this entire episode.
Well, it is because that it has all been settled, and I'm like, okay, well, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Like, literally, it is...
Has France given their application yet?
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about France. So, France!
What's that?
That model, France! With her just screaming. It was hilarious. Anyway, the French Eurovision entry was performed live for the first time in this massive stadium. France, I rarely like a French song. And this is the year I stick with that statement as well.
Oh, it was a flop.
It'll do well because it's France and it is not a stadium song. It isn't good being performed at a stadium.
And it isn't good being recorded either, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, basically. But she performed it, suspended mid-air. Looked like she was on this floating platform in the middle of, a Super Bowl stadium.
Okay, she wants Pink's nut shows bad.
It was really impressive. The performance of it. France performance. It's always good. The song. Go girl, give us nothing.
Yeah,
Woo!
we're happy for you.
Yeah, it's giving Ariana Grande, though.
Oh,
No.
You're fishing to get attacked.
Well, says you with Beyonce.
I love Lemonade.
Guess who's jealous of Beyonce? Riley!
Oh,
nearly did your last name.
You almost just
Riley! Guess who's jealous of Ariana Grande? Louis!
Oh, guess who's jealous of the employed? Louis and Riley. That's been the theme. That was a good intro to choose, because the intro...
Oh, damn! That would be a good one as well.
We did choose that intro, didn't we?
Oh yeah, well...
Wait, guys, think back.
No, you will have to listen to episode 6 now, won't you?
Oh, wow.
You have to.
I'm being blackmailed to listen to my own podcast. This is crazy.
Poor you.
Our podcast.
The police is coming for me. Oh, the popo.
The Pope. The cops, the pigs, the 12.
Don't call them the pigs.
I'm just saying different verbs. Adjectives.
They're nouns.
Nouns.
You're doing English A-level.
What is an A-level?
Sorry.
We live in France?
English GCSE actually, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, mocks. You were doing your mocks now.
Oh yeah.
It is mock season, right, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, we know. I mean, because I think you did say in 3 years we will be going through all of it.
Yeah, that's why, yeah. Just levels and level of complex aging.
Yes, truly. And anyway.
Anyway.
Back to childhood TV shows.
Honestly, at this point, does it matter?
No,
at this point, who cares?
We made a podcast out of one topic, and we did the...
This is potentially going to be one of the best or one of the worst
episodes,
and we will definitely hear about it.
We will hear about it, and we will be educated. Obviously, we talk about Lumberjacks. That's good enough. Aren't you happy? Aren't you demanding enough?
Demanding a mandarin.
Gerrymandering. Let's talk about it.
Gerrymandering.
Let's talk about it.
Why now? Why did gerrymander?
Oh, it
Talk
is
about
actually based off a real person. Gerrymandering. He did gerrymander.
Jerry did mander.
Yeah, but I don't remember what his actual name was. It's probably Jerry, after assume.
Yes. Yeah. Also.
And gerrymandering. Oh yeah, he probably was called gerrymanderer.
Jerry, like with a G. That's weird.
The way there's only been one relevant Jerry in all of Lifetime, and it's that
Who?
mouse from
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
There is a, I don't know, not conspiracy, but a BuzzFeed blog, like basically no authenticity or like real prevalence or what? Authority, basically, saying that Tom and Jerry are called Tom and Jerry because of World War II. Because of the Tommies and the Jerrys.
You know, makes sense. And
Yeah.
it started, actually, I'm not going to speak out of Tom, I don't know when it started, but it started after World War II.
Yeah.
So, it could have.
Yeah.
Honestly, when you were watching Tom and Jerry, whose side were you on? Who were you rooting for?
You at series 1, you always root for Jerry.
Yeah, you do.
You always do. And dare I say it, I still do.
I always did.
Yeah.
Whenever Tom got caught up to him, I was upset. I was in a bad mood.
Wait, you were pro Tom?
No, I was pro Jerry.
Oh my god. Ooh, I just felt some tingles. Ooh, spidey senses. Don't look like that. So basically, there was this game, on the Nickelodeon website where basically you had to build this entire, like, a marble contraption to catch Jerry. And it was like this 16 by 16 grid, tables, chairs, you would have to, like, fireballs to hit that over, and it was such good fun.
Oh,
I loved that game.
They don't make games like that anymore. Like the Toy Story game, Let's Run.
Because of Flash died.
Yeah, that's honestly the worst thing that ever happened to
Death
media.
to Adobe. Honestly, you had me fooled, Adobe. You two Flash. Death to all of them.
Because all the best games were run on Flash.
Yes. Why did they kill Flash?
I'm actually about to cry because the amount of things we could be playing right now if Flash still existed.
And Cool Maths Games took a heavy blow because of that. They took a heavy blow.
I'm reconnected with nature. I put my hand on the ground and I'm saying, calm down, because why?
Why? Because it wasn't financially that, but also it was never built with the intention to be scaled up for software. So basically, do you remember those like kid iPad things at like Toys R Us and Smiths? Basically like Umizoomi, like that stuff. There was a major security flaw because photos would be uploaded to the cloud, and Flash doesn't provide any encryption. It means that anybody who hacks into it has access to millions of photos of children, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's actually so bad.
With no filter on it.
Okay, so maybe Flash needs to be revamped.
So, yeah, that is why it was killed, because of massive security flaws.
Okay, yeah, that's actually such a bad...
Yeah.
There could not be a more valid reason to stop it.
SQL injections and all of that.
But now I think there's a market for people who want to bring it back with security features.
Yes. Well, I do web development, and now I have to do it purely in JavaScript. And I do not like JavaScript. Yeah. I do not like JavaScript. I don't like it, Riley, okay? Because I am going to sound nerdy, all of that, but let me have my attention, okay? Give me that microphone. Okay. JavaScript code works instantaneously, and if a process takes longer than it is required, the next level of code, but prior to that, will still run. It is not sequential. It is instead all done all at once, and it's such a nightmare when you're trying to do animations or iterative steps when it just does it all at once. So you have to do timeout and set timeout loops, which is so inefficient and so complicated. Rant over.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Pretty
I'm happy for you. Yeah. So you've just lived a life. We're coming up to an hour in recording.
Oh, we're coming up to an hour, so I think is it ding. Time to end. Time to shut it down. Time to end this ultimately euphoric. This experience.
Yes, and time. Do you want to say the outro or should I?
I do not remember the outro. Well, wait.
Yeah, I do remember it.
Okay, do it then. Okay, wait. Oh, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? You may stay seated for the final performance of tonight. Riley with the outro.
And that was episode 6 of the Chaos Theory podcast, where we have yapped and you have napped. See you next time. Goodbye.
That was good. Anyway, ciao.
Yeah. we always just start saying goodbye after we've already done the outro.